Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmic. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am so glad that each and every one of you are here. I will be doing a collective message today, so with that, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're going to get into it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. And thank you for all the engagement on the channel, the likes, shares, comments, subscribes, and donations. All of it really, really does help out the channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we've got the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Okay, so this is the solar plexus. This is the chakra center that sits right around the belly button. It's the seat of willpower. It's also confidence. Okay. Hmm. And then we also have the envy card. I don't know how this is going. All right. So, this is the center of your life force energy. The issues here revolve around emotions of desire and your personal energy. When this card appears, it indicates an increased enthusiasm is present or soon to be on its way. This is a great time to move toward the completion of your desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resonance, and your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now, so go for it. Okay. With the envy card coming up, what I'm picking up is that you're being kind of, mm, I want to say warned, more just made aware of being mindful that you're not moving towards something because it's shiny and looks like it would be better in some way. Okay. What else is going on? That's it. Cards. Okay, then we've got indecision. Hmm. Okay. What could be going on? There may be some blocks in the solar plexus chakra right now, and that could be influencing how you are moving forward in life right now. Um, if there's mm, like subconscious blocks, things like that, um, okay, so give me just a minute. What I'm picking up is that there's due to some blocked energy in the solar plexus, basically, it's creating this envy type of an energy. It's creating this energy of, I really want to go for that thing, but okay, it's a worthiness thing. Okay, you could be dealing with a worthiness wound in that Makes sense. Okay. So with a worthiness wound, what that can show up in life as is things are great, things are going good in life, but it's always this thing of like, well, it could be better. I could be doing more. I could have a better experience. But there's a subconscious program that's running that is saying, I'm not worthy of that. I'm not worthy to experience that type of a life. And so I'm stuck in this reality because I'm not worthy of this other reality that I desire. And so in yeah, and that's going to lead to an indecisive energy when it comes to big life-changing things because there's going to be a part of you that's like, yes, go for this thing because it's going to be very fulfilling, but then there's that wound that's sitting there going, well, but you're not worthy of doing that. So you need to go this way and be more practical. And that's just not for me. And it's that kind of an energy. And so what you can do, you can look up different like solar plexus healing stuff. You can work with yellow crystals. You can wear yellow, you can eat yellow foods and that will help to balance. You can also do different things like a visualization of clearing your solar plexus energy. You can go to like a Reiki professional, something like that, do some energy clearing. That being said, check with a medical professional if you are concerned about your health in any way. I'm not giving medical advice. From a spiritual standpoint, something like Reiki or crystal healing or I just heard acupuncture as well. Something of that nature might be very beneficial to kind of help move that block. Then you can also do things that really work with your confidence. And really kind of get curious about some of those limiting beliefs when they come up. And when you look at that and you kind of identify it as what it is. It's a limiting belief that was passed down through, sometimes we get it from family, sometimes we get it from, society. Wherever it comes from, you can really look at it and just be like, get curious about it. That's a way that you can kind of transmute that energy as well. And then you can do affirmations, things of that nature. I am worthy, I am confident. And then look in ways in your life when that is true and and really hone into that energy and then that can help clear those blocks as well. What? Having issues. Here we go. What else? Spirit. Okay, we've also got the first chakra and Archangel Michael is on here. That is our root or our base chakra. That is how we connect with our physical world. That is our security. That is our survival. Um, So you could be experiencing some manifestation blocks right now due to this solar plexus chakra block as well. Um, okay, so I paused it for a minute to see if there was any guidance I could really bring forth. The one thing that I do want to acknowledge is this is a very heavy type of an energy. It's very uh, yeah, heavy is probably the best way I could explain it. It's not. And that happens when we've got energetic blocks in our energy field. And so I would definitely recommend looking into different modalities where you can move through this energy, where you can clear some of these blocks. Depending on where you're at on the journey, you may be able to do this for yourself right now. Um, and then sometimes it is really beneficial to go to a professional healer of some sort. To really move this energy through, and to balance some of this energy. And I feel like that would really, really be beneficial. Um, what else? What else? You're not. All right. For some of you, okay, let me see. Okay, for some of you, interesting. What you're being called to do is to communicate something, and that's going to help you to release some of this blocked energy. You could be really feeling this indecisive energy and not wanting to communicate whatever this is because of some of these um I am picking up this is like core wound stuff. So like a worthiness wound. I just heard an abandonment wound, something of that nature. And this is one of those like the thing that's freaking you out the most is going to be the thing that when you do it, it's really healing. And so because this is the Page of Swords, um, this is an element of communicating. Okay. We've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is it's a balanced energy. It can also be a spiritual teacher. And so this could be just more confirmation to seek out a spiritual teacher, an energetic healer, something, somebody of that sort. For some of you, you're being asked to communicate something to somebody that you view as a spiritual teacher or leader in some way. And that could be part of what is causing this indecisive energy because moving towards somebody who is embodying this energy and communicating something to them can feel intimidating. And what I'm picking up from this energy is the spiritual teachers and leaders and things of that nature who truly embody this energy, they they're capable of receiving this communication in a way that you may have not experienced before. And to really embody this type of an energy, this true balanced energy, this true spiritual um leader type energy. This it takes a lot of wounding and healing and processing and integrating and all of these things to get into this point and to get into this place and really embody it. And so if you are feeling, and again with like the worthiness wound thing, if you're feeling like I want to communicate with this person, but they're going to see that, I'm not where they are on the journey or something of that nature, it's okay. It's we're all at different places in our journey. And and I feel like for you it's safe to communicate this with this person. So that's kind of one thread that I'm picking up. Um, the Four of Pentacles, I'm being told to read this. There it is. All right. So it's good to be cautious and careful with what we have, but there is such a thing as holding on too tightly. This goes for emotions as well as money. Ah. Okay. Not having enough money can be scary. The question you need to ask is, how much do I need to truly be okay? Are your financial concerns real, or are they based on a perception of lack because of past experiences or fears for the future? Sometimes we hold so tightly to what we perceive as necessary that we miss the big picture. If this card shows up in your reading, you may want to take a closer look at how you're dealing with financial issues and how much your emotions are coloring your attitude towards money. So for some of you, this could be what is stopping you from communicating whatever this is. Um, and if that's the case as well, I feel like I just heard unwarranted. So it's one of these like, if you feel like you need to have all your ducks in a row and be completely healed and have your finances completely on lock and this and that and the other before you communicate, it's one of these things like, that's more of an ego limitation that you're putting on it because I feel like it's one of those things where you want to show up in this certain idealized energy, and by showing up and just being authentically you, that's going to actually help you to shift through some of these blocks and things of that nature and to really become more balanced internally as well to move through some of these blocks. Sometimes communicating something releases a block instantaneously. Um, and so it's I feel like a big part of this message is you don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be completely healed. You don't have to be completely, financially completely independent and, all of that before you move towards whatever this is and communicate this. Okay, the Queen of Swords did come out. It was right underneath the Page of Swords. And part of what could be going on as well is maybe you want to communicate with somebody who you view as in this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is a very financially secure and stable energy. And what's what's stopping you is because you feel like you're not at that level in some way. And the message here is one, this may not be a complete accurate depiction of this person. This may be just how you're viewing this person. The other thing is even if you don't have your financial part of life completely on lock or completely at the point, I feel like it's more of a perception thing. And so even if you feel like you don't have the financial material world quite at the place that you want it to be, the main message coming through is don't allow that to stop you from communicating this thing. Because again, we did have the root chakra over here, which is where money blocks sit as well. And by communicating whatever it is that you feel that you need to communicate, that in and of itself can help clear these blocks. Okay, well with that, I don't feel like anything else wants to come through right now, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Hopefully this gives a little insight and clarity. If so, you can let me know in the comments below. Um, yeah. If you like this message, feel free to hit that like button. It does help out the channel, so thank you. And if you would like to see more from me, you can hit subscribe. It is free, and I will see you on the next message. Bye.